trading card gaming? Come see us in downtown Lebanon, Tennessee. See you soon.
Hey, this is Steve.
And Kim.
And we're here on our new show that we are going to call
The Weekly Wrap-Up Show. And I guess we could also take a look into what's coming up next week.
So we'll make a title here and put it right here or right there. Anyways, thanks for coming in. This is our 2 months and how many? Or are we in 3 months?
We're at like 10 weeks.
10 weeks of having the store open. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing people. The community is like growing weekly. Some of the stuff that we've had has just been amazing. But we wanted to take the time in these shows to kind of show you what's hot, what's been happening here, the events that are upcoming, give you a little sneak preview of what's about to hit our shelves, and then some recommendations. So you wanted to start off with something like what's hot?
Yeah, well, you know, things are going great. Like Steve said, things are going really good. We actually had to hire our daughter to help us out with some behind the scenes things, and subscriptions and invoicing and all that fun stuff that takes away a lot of our time being in the front of the store. So this week, what's been hot are these blokies. So these are little transformers, I guess similar to Legos, a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, a little more advanced, but they're about the size or a little bit bigger than the minifigs.
Right.
They snap together, and they're a mystery box. So you don't even know what you're getting in here. 2 different sizes, right?
Yep, this one's 28 to 51 pieces, and this one's got 8 to 24 pieces. So a beginner box, like he said, it's a mystery. So come in and grab some. These have been really hot with people of all ages. So
yeah, and they look good. They don't look like junk. They look good.
Blockies.
Yeah.
I call them blokies, but I think they're blockies.
Well, if you're from England, you could say blokey.
Okay. And then Laura Win Eclipse, the magic. We've got the Blight Curse and the, what's that one?
Dance of the Elements.
Elements. I almost said elephant.
Commander decks. Yeah. Elephants, Dance of the
Those
Elephants.
have been really great additions to our store. Just cut those in. And then the Disney Lorcana, Whispers in the Wells. Whispers in the Wells. That one's been great this week too. We still have plenty in stock, so come see us this week.
And we'll be getting more. And we are now authorized to be an official Lorcana organized play event center, as well as Pokemon, by the way. I am now a professor of Pokemon. I have a certificate and everything. So, and I did an 11-page background check that was pretty thorough. Just to be a Pokestop and to have Pokemon events here. So we're going to have those. Watch for our calendars on all of our social media, as well as if you haven't joined our Discord, please do. I'll put a link here for you to see that, to join that, and you can keep up with everything that's going on.
And like you said, we're a Pokestop. So if you play that, come in and check in.
Yep.
And then Vinyl Records has picked up this week, so we still have a great selection. And if you don't know it, this is our personal collection we have in the store. It took a lot to get these pulled out of our house, but we love seeing people enjoy them and finding things that they've been looking for a while. So that's been really great.
I remember when you said the first week, are you going to have a problem selling some of these things? Because literally I kept some. I have my first record that I bought at 3 years old. Which was a Monkees record. And I still have that. I'm not bringing that here. But some of them are very sentimental, and I had to chase them down. And the selection is really, really good. And we've heard that over and over. But when you said, you're going to have a problem with it, I didn't know. And what solved that or answered that question was when a guy brought up a record and said, I've been searching for 40 years for this record. And that was it. I'm good. So come on in and check those out. We also have a new record. You should have grabbed that one.
I can do that.
Yeah, grab this one. We sold
Our first
our
autographed.
first one and autographed it yesterday. But this is we've got this in the store as well. This is actually our 4th or 5th vinyl record. So that's in the store. It's fun. Yeah, if you like it, well.
I don't know that was a great explanation. So that is our album. That is
that's us.
Steve and me on the back cover. We had a band back when we lived in Arizona, and we pressed this newest album.
Yeah.
It's here. It's available. We actually autographed a copy yesterday for a customer that wanted us to. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
We're getting close to being famous.
Yeah. So if you want an autograph, pictures now that might cost a little bit extra. Picture with us autographing it, or if you want to send it in for grading, we'll let you know. Anyway, it's always free. What else? Gaming.
Gaming has been great. You can find people playing in here every day that we're open, but Friday was probably the biggest group we've had in here, and it was individual groups, so people were playing in 4s and 2s. It was just really neat to see. Filled back there.
It was really, really full. And listen, I've never played Magic. I don't even know how. I've watched many YouTube videos. I've tried it on Arena on the phone, and I thought I was really proud of myself because I kept winning, and then I found out you automatically win the first 7 rounds anyway.
Thank you, Glenn, for
thanks, Glenn.
busting his bubble.
But the cool thing was that we're seeing it grow like every week. It's growing more and more, and people that, for instance, this Friday, there was a gal in here, and she had just moved here 2 weeks ago, was interested in Magic, had never played, and we have some people here that are very, very skilled. Shout out to Cody and Steve and the others that are here, and I introduced her to Steve, and said, "Hey, will you teach her Magic?" Well, 2 or 3 hours later, I don't even remember how long it was, they were still playing. And that's what we wanted to do this store for. We wanted to build a community so that everybody is welcome and has a good time and has a place to hang out, whether it's Lorcana, Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood. What else?
You name it. A board game that you have at home that is like 6 to 8 players and you don't have enough people to play it. Just get down here and find people to come play with.
And something I hate, jigsaw puzzles. And you put up that community puzzle, and it's being built back there. So what's cool is we see the kids and the parents come in, they shop, and then maybe a parent's sick of looking around, and they sit at the community puzzle, and they do the puzzle back there. So we've got everything you need back here.
Oh, and then yesterday, just out of the blue, too, it was really cool to see Zach and Eric just pop in. They had a Gundam model kit.
Yeah.
Sat back there probably for 4 or so hours and just built. They turned the TV on and put on their video of Gundam that they like to watch while they build. So that's really cool.
Yeah, and I take credit for getting Zach hooked and addicted to null oil. And if you don't know what null oil is, come on into the shop and I'll show you. It is something that will make your models look fantastic. And Zach will attest to that.
You can find that on our Warhammer display. So we have 2 Warhammers. So if you're into Warhammer, we have that as well.
Yep.
We can probably highlight that next week, but definitely a great place to pick up your null oil.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of the comics. And full disclosure, you've never been a comic person. We're in a store where I have 46,000 comics, 1,100 slabs, and she's put up with it. And never really, I don't think you've ever read one, but Absolute Wonder Woman. Yeah. And so it's funny for me to watch you get excited. Like you said to me, pull the Derek Cho cover of Wonder Woman. I'm like, how does she even know?
Derek
Chu. Sorry, Derek Chu. See, she even corrected me. And I thought, wow, that's kind of cool. Here we go with this. Now, will she be obsessed like this? I doubt it. She's much more reasonable than I am. But it's cool to see it. So what do you think? What are your thoughts on any of the comics, the covers even?
Okay.
What do we got coming?
So I am in charge of me and my daughter, obviously, of the subscription, so our comic subscription. So we have people that are choosing things. I have now found this new love for choosing my favorite covers when I'm ordering comics for people. I'll add in a couple copies of my favorite cover. So as he mentioned, Derek Chu, this is his cover. This is Absolute Wonder Woman number 16. Number 15, he was also my top pick for cover. So this is my favorite Absolute Wonder Woman cover. And this is my Absolute Batman cover. That is my favorite. This is not Derek Chu.
What
This
is it?
I can't read. Lyric?
Something like that. Yeah, we'll
It's
take
a
that.
variant cover, but these are my two favorite. They're available here in the store. So yes, I'm somehow becoming
Getting
obsessed with
connected
different
to it.
art. So that's
Yeah.
been exciting for me.
How about the new books? This week,
Next-
what came out?
That's just next week. We're gonna
Oh.
look forward to next week.
Okay.
So new comic book day, if you don't know, is on Wednesday. So we have some cool things in store. Why don't you share Absolute Batman's
Okay, so
Volume
Wednesday
2.
again. Wednesdays we open at what time?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. And sometimes we're here a little early. Who knows? We always open the door if we are. So this is going to be here. This is the second volume of Absolute Batman. Okay? And it's called Abomination. And this is, of course, takes us through issues 7 through 14. So we've got the trade paperback and the hardcover. These are awesome. Great way to catch up on what is the number one book right now in comics, which is Absolute Batman. The story is fantastic. Many of you know that have listened to me before, I am not a fan of multiverses or this Earth and that Earth and all that kind of stuff. But this one I'm sold on. It is different. It's refreshing. It's great. It's got the characters you know of, but they're different. And it is just, I'm not the only one that feels that way. It wouldn't be number one if it wasn't great. And it is that good. So come in next Wednesday, right?
Yep.
And grab that from us.
Yep. Definitely. If you want us to hold one for you,
Yeah, just let us know.
send us a message. Okay, so some new issues coming out next week. So issue 1, so if you want to jump into something from the start, these are the ones for you. These are the ones I've picked out this week. So first one up is Thundar the Barbarian.
Now, do you remember that
Yes.
from the Saturday morning?
Hold that. I've got a few covers that I've picked out. So, okay, this one brings post-apocalyptic future, magic, monsters, and barbarians straight out of the classic cartoon and into the comics. This one's going to move. So, we have 4 different covers for you
Yep.
to choose from. These will be on the shelf February 4th. Great new story. Like I said, issue 1.
Kind of
So
looks
just
like
jump right
He-Man,
in.
which, by the way, the trailer looks amazing for He-Man. But they did the girl a little bit sexier than I remember back in Saturday mornings in the 70s or 60s, maybe. Wouldn't you say
All
that's
right.
kind of a revealing outfit for
I guess.
Thundar's girl?
All right, and the next one up is Dork. Is you say it
the-
Dork
see,
or Dorsey? I don't know. Dork.
It's a half dwarf, half orc little guy, and I don't know, his adventures are supposed to be fun and funny. It's from Image Comics. It's the first one. Jump on this. We have 3 variant covers for this?
Yep.
They
So-
all look real fun. And I'm going to read it actually tonight. I'll let you know.
This one, it's brutal fantasy with humor, chaos, and an orc who solves problems the hard way. Not your typical fantasy comic, and that's the point.
Yeah, check it out. Dorks.
And one last one for this week that I have picked out. This is DC KO Boss Battle number 1. Sorry if you can't see
And
that very
KO
well.
has been on fire. That's just been great.
Think video game boss fights, but with DC heroes. Big battles, high stakes, and nonstop action. If you like fighters and comics, grab this.
But now, this is interesting. Let me see that cover. So if you look at this, and hopefully some of you will recognize this. This is Patrick, and I got to say his name right, Horvath, little serial killer bear versus the Joker on this cover. Now, if you haven't read this, I'm going to just swap into this real quick. If you haven't read this, come get it. This is the trade paperback of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And I tell everybody, don't go through the pages and look at this. You'll spoil it. Take a look at the back, read the back, but know that what you're going to read is going to be...
bear.
Yeah, it's not... It's brutal. It is a brutal serial killer set in that Berenstein Bears style of drawing. And this won a ton of awards. Check this one out. But that's interesting that it's crossed over into the DC universe in the KO. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
How about, that's enough. That's it this week for comics. But of course, we have 46,000 comics. We have almost 1,100 of these graded comics that we have back here on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
If there's something on the wall or something that you don't see on the wall, we may have it, so
Yep.
check. I've been telling everybody this week, it is a great gift for anybody. And we've got Valentine's coming up, so get in here, find out what he likes. It is preserved, it is collectible, it's art. It'll look beautiful on a shelf or on a wall.
Or hers.
Or her, his or her
Yeah,
wall.
because somebody started to like comic covers. So, and that's what I did. When I collected the slabs, it wasn't necessarily the most expensive slab or the most valuable. If I thought the cover was cool, I got it. And I can give you a great example that didn't sell very well at the beginning, wasn't worth a dime, was Mark Spears' cover of Lobo eating, it was an Action Comics, eating at a dinner table. And I didn't know who Mark Spears was. I saw that cover and I even said to you, I said, look at this cover, it's really cool. Bought that, slabbed it. And now that cover is skyrocketing, not only because Mark Spears is doing so well, but with Jason Momoa now officially Lobo in the Supergirl movie, boom. And Lobo's going up. We have Lobo's first appearance here slabbed. These would make great gifts, and they range from all prices. They're not all super expensive. We've got them, I think there's some that start at $60, $88, and then of course they go all the way up. But what a great personalized gift that stays together. It's
meaningful.
It's sealed. Yeah. I mean, there's some good stuff. You like the Joker? There's Killing Joke is up there.
Yeah.
So
and
good
you don't
stuff.
have to know about comics. You just have to know what he or she loves.
Yeah.
So just come on down.
Yep.
So let's talk about what we watched this week.
Okay. Well, I wanted to wait. Hang on. Now that the fire department. I wanted to ask you real quick though. You talked about Lexi, our daughter, taking over the subscription thing,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And so one of the really cool things that we've been doing, and it's been growing as well, is a subscription service. Now it's free of charge. And you want to explain how that works because you've become the expert.
Yes. Yep. Like he said, it's free. It's free. We have a subscription set up through League of Comic Geeks.
Yep.
So we'll put it in the comments. There is a link that gets you directly to our store. So if you're interested in a series, you can add that to your pull list. And as soon as a new issue comes out, it ships to us. We bag and board them also free of charge. So as you can see, this is in great shape. We handle them with ultimate care. And when the comics come in, they're ready for you to pick up. So free of charge, you just pay for the comic. It's a really good way to stay on top of what's coming or what you're interested in reading. So they're the new issues.
And you don't have to worry about it being sold out. And we make sure that the best comic goes to you. We look at that comic and we put it in the bag and board, make sure you get the best copy of that. So it's really a great service that is free from us, and we don't tack on any charge. It's just the price of the cover. And jump on that. We will put the link down in the description here. But you were going to talk about what next?
Movies or shows, what we watched. So we watched, I've been trying to watch it for a couple weeks now, His and Hers. Everybody I know has been telling me, hey, Kim, you need to watch this. You liked All Her Fault, so you're going to like this one. This one's on Netflix.
Yep.
His and Hers. It's got Shane from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, John, I can't ever say his last name.
remember his last name.
The Punisher, so watch that.
Punisher. We watched that one. I didn't think Steve was going to be able to get into it, but I'm like, let's just watch it. We watched it in the last 3 days, finally finished it. But whoa, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it.
Yep.
Was a total twist. I had no idea. Steve woke up yesterday morning.
And
we had 2 episodes left to watch, and he says, and he does this all the time, so I have to tell him to zip it. But he woke up and the first thing out of his mouth says, I know who did it. It was blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And sure enough, he was right.
Yep.
He was right. But
I can't remember why I walked in that room, but I can tell you who won
Exactly. And then I didn't watch Wonder Man, but you did. So
yeah, so Wonder Man really got some great reviews. It's on Disney Plus. The entire, 8 episodes I think are on now, and it was interesting. It is so the big discussion when Wonder Man was cast was that Wonder Man was now an African American guy. So some people are like, oh, I don't get it. Why? Listen, this Wonder Man had nothing to do with that. The premise of this is Wonder Man is this guy that we see in the comic here. This is Wonder Man #1, and you can see it's a white guy, right? So the premise of the movie is this kid watched this Wonder Man movie and wanted to grow up to be an actor and wanted to become Wonder Man. And he happened to be African American. Whoopee. The show is very much a drama. It also has Ben Kingsley in it, playing the actor that played the Mandalorian from Iron Man. Listen, it was okay. There's not a lot of action whatsoever. There's not a big superhero moment until probably the last 30 seconds of the entire series. Other than that, it's a nice little drama. He's not Wonder Man. He's trying to play Wonder Man. That's what the premise is. I would not watch it again, but check it out if you're bored. I mean, it's okay. Wasn't that I thought it would be fantastic. I'm looking forward more towards the next Daredevil. That'll be cool. But that was it. I didn't watch anything else.
No, me either. Okay, we're on to, so like we said in the beginning, gaming has been really great. I think another thing that's bringing us great joy is our Discord. We've got great people in there. We'll wake up to people that have put a comment or something in there at 3 o'clock in the morning. But it's been great. We have great people in there. It's a great place to learn what's going on at our store, hear announcements, find out new products that are coming in, the events that are going on. So if you're not a member of our Discord, there is going to be a link in the comments for you to join, get in on the fun. Whether you know how to play a game, whether you want to teach somebody how to play, whether you're just interested in watching, whatever it is.
You want to start a tournament.
Yeah, you want to do anything you want to do. Like he said, there's a new resident of Lebanon that walked in here, just wanted to see what was going on, wanted a place to feel welcome. So she got to play for a few hours. She has joined our Discord, and she is excited about it.
This is cool.
This is exactly what we built this location for: is community and connection and friendships.
And you would think it was all about Gundam too, once a month. This Gundam crowd is fantastic. When's the next Gundam thing?
We have a Gundam build day on February 21st. We open at 11, we close at 7. You can build as long as you want to. We'll be sending out a link in our Discord for an RSVP so that we make sure that we have enough spots and enough seats, and we can accommodate everybody that wants to build.
Yeah, so Gundam, I collected the action figures. And only because I thought they looked cool. I had no idea the amount of people that know it forward and backward, like what Gundam wing that is, and who pilots what, and they were in these episodes. It's amazing. And when Zach and Eric came in yesterday, and Zach was showing me the different models and how he's using null oil now. It's amazing. If you have not got into this, try it out. It's snap together models. We have various grades, right?
I'm gonna grab a. Yep.
Yeah, go grab one of these. So there's various grades of these Gundam models. There's real grade, high grade,
Master
grade, perfect grade, perfect grade unleashed. And when we had our last Gundam day, every seat was full over there. And what an amazing amount of people just having a good time, clipping these and making these robots that, if you know what Gundam is, hey, there it is. But I wasn't that familiar and did not realize the impact. Holy cow.
I just got a few. So
Yeah, the impact.
this is a real grade.
Okay, that's a real grade.
Oh, gotta get through here. Sorry.
Good luck. The impact that that Gundam has on people. So what else you got?
This one's a high grade. I don't know if you can see it well, but these are just super, super cool to make and to see them. We have pictures on our Facebook from the last build day. When they get finished, they're super cool. This is even an entry grade. So if you've never built one before and you want to start somewhere, we have these.
John.
This won't take you very long. Yeah, John.
John, here you go.
Cray. And then we've also got some Transformer ones. So get on down here, check it out. But if you're
Star Wars
interested,
Boba Fett. High-end version.
yes.
It's not like the little monogram, or what was it, Revell or Monogram that did Star Wars originally. This is a higher end. This Bandai quality is phenomenal. And if you've ever built these, you know that. The quality and the detail is amazing. The decals, which I probably couldn't even see, are amazing on these. So they come out looking just great, and they're very articulate. That's the one thing. They're not a model like the 1960s Aurora model monsters where it doesn't move at all. These move, you can pose them. They're like a functional action figure. So great stuff, really cool stuff with the Gundam.
We have tools and we have work mats available in the store too. But if you're intimidated by big groups or you don't want to work in a big group, just come down here and sit at the table and build one, or get on our Discord and find out when there's just a couple people coming in.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a fun place to be, safe place to be. Come on down,
Yeah,
build your model.
The tables are always open, right?
yeah.
That people said, "Oh, now how much is it for a table?" We don't charge for a table. Come on back there, do what you want to do. You want to play a board game, go for it.
You want to paint, you want to color, sit back there, use the tables.
Yeah, enjoy it. It's warm because right now it's freezing.
Yeah.
It's warm in here. We have snacks, we have soda. It's really, we've tried to make an atmosphere that just feels like the old place you would go, and I'm probably talking to a whole different audience, from the 60s and 70s where you could go and hang out. Much like what I think Starbucks has done for the coffee shops, where it's a social atmosphere, but now it's more like everybody's just locked onto a laptop and doesn't talk. Here, you can hear the laughter.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So that's our week in the wrap and what you can look forward to. We have some more things to announce next week, but we can't give it to you all today.
No.
So tune back in next week, subscribe,
Like, comment,
share, all the things. But we're so thankful to be part of Wilson County,
Lebanon,
Tennessee.
The square area, downtown.
Historic Lebanon. So,
Thanks so much for seeing with us. Jeez.
hanging
thanks for
out with us this morning. All right, we got to get this store open.
Bye.
See y'all soon.
Action, nerd fun! Spot the place where heroes hang!